You use numbers every day without thinking. They are so normal, so invisible, you barely notice them. What time it is, how much something costs, how many days until the weekend. Numbers are everywhere. We can't imagine life without them, but that imagination gap is the whole point of this video. But for most of human history, there were no numbers at all. No date on the calendar, no page number in a book, nothing. No 1, 2, or 3, no counting systems, no zero, no math class, no phone keypad, no price tags. And yet, ancient humans managed just fine. They were not struggling, they were thriving. They tracked herds, they planned hunts, they knew exactly when the seasons changed. All of this required precise knowledge, but not a single number. They did all of this without a single number. So how? The answer reveals something extraordinary about the human mind, something that changes how you think about intelligence itself.
Here's something remarkable. You were born with a number sense. Before language, before school, before anyone taught you anything. Before you ever learned to count, you could feel the difference between one thing and many. Every human baby can do this, and so could our ancient ancestors. It is wired into us from birth, part of our oldest mental toolkit. Scientists call it subitizing, the instant recognition of small quantities. Up to about 4 objects, the human brain sees the total instantly. This works for every person, in every culture, everywhere on Earth. 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't count them, you just know. Your brain does it in under 0.2 of a second. Beyond 4, the brain starts to struggle without help. 5, 6, 7, suddenly you have to actually count one by one. And that is exactly the problem our ancestors had to solve. How do you keep track of more things than your eyes can hold at once? More than 4, and you need a system.
The first counting tool was the human body. Fingers were the original numbers. Before clay tablets, before bones, before anything, there were hands. Every culture on Earth, no matter how isolated, has counted on fingers first. 10 fingers. That's probably why our number system is based on 10 today. The number 10 is not special, we just happen to have that many fingers. But fingers alone only get you to 10. Some tribes went further. They counted on toes too. Run out of fingers? Just take off your shoes. Papua New Guinea tribes counted body parts all the way up to 27. 27 distinct body locations, each with its own numerical meaning. Wrist, elbow, shoulder, ear, eye, nose. Each body part was a number. A complex system, memorized perfectly, carried everywhere. Your body was a living calculator that was always with you. You never forgot it at home, you never lost it, it never ran out of battery. But bodies have a problem. You can't save a count for later. So ancient humans invented the tally, one of the simplest and most important inventions in human history. A mark for each thing counted. Simple, permanent, brilliant. For the first time, a number could outlast the moment it was counted. The oldest known counting object is the Lebombo bone, found in Africa. It was found in a cave in what is now Swaziland. It is 43,000 years old and has 29 notches carved into it. Someone chose that bone, sharpened a tool, counted carefully, 29. That is the length of the lunar cycle. Someone sat 43,000 years ago and carefully tracked the moon, month by month, night by night, mark by mark. Patient, methodical, deliberate. A mind fully at work. That is not primitive thinking. That is science. Someone 43,000 years ago was doing astronomy. But humans didn't just count. They found smarter shortcuts. Many ancient groups used a one-to-one matching system. No abstract numbers needed. Just a perfect physical match. 1 pebble per sheep. At the end of the day, 1 pebble per sheep returning. If pebbles are left over, a sheep is missing. No numbers needed. It is elegant, reliable, and thousands of years old. Shepherds in parts of Africa still use this system today. Some things are so good they never need to change. Another shortcut: many ancient languages only had words for one, two, and many. One, two, many, that was the whole number vocabulary. 3, 4, 500, all just many. 1,000 and 1,000,000 are both just a lot. And for most daily life, that was enough. Not a limitation, a perfectly efficient system for the life they lived. But counting wasn't just about objects, it was about reading the world. Ancient humans could look at a herd and instantly know if it was bigger or smaller than yesterday. Not by counting, by reading. A living database built from years of watching. Not the exact number, but enough, more or less, safe or dangerous. Fast, flexible thinking, not calculation, judgment. They read seasons by the angle of the sun and the length of shadows. A shadow at noon told them exactly where they were in the year. They tracked animal migrations that returned on almost exactly the same day each year, without a calendar, without a clock, without a single written number. They read the stars to know when to plant, when to move, when to prepare. The night sky was their calendar, their compass, and their clock. The whole world was a number system. You just had to know how to read it. Nature gave them all the information they needed, if they could read the signs. And ancient humans were the best readers the world has ever seen. Here is the twist. Everything you thought you knew about counting is about to shift. We think of counting as a simple basic skill, something even small children learn easily. But abstract numbers, the idea that the word 5 means 5 of anything, are actually very new. In the full story of human history, they appeared almost yesterday. The idea that a sound can stand for a quantity with no objects present is a leap. Some languages today still have no word for numbers above 2. These are not ancient or undeveloped languages. They are complete, living systems. The Paraha people of the Amazon have no fixed number words at all, and they function perfectly well. Happy, fed, safe, connected. They are not missing something. They simply never needed it. Abstract numbers are not a basic human instinct. They are a cultural invention. Like writing, like the wheel. Someone, somewhere, had to invent them. Numbers did not fall from the sky. A human being sat down and created them. And for most of human history, we got along brilliantly without them. For 99% of our time on Earth, numbers as we know them did not exist. The human mind is not a calculator. It is something far more powerful than that. Numbers are a tool we invented, but the mind that invented them is ancient. It is a pattern reader, a world interpreter, a survival machine. Our ancestors didn't count the world, they read it. Numbers are just one small tool of a mind built for something much greater. Subscribe. We dig up one piece of the ancient human story every day.